everybody, here is the video of my entire Orcs and Goblins army on one piece. The display board took a lot more time than I thought it would, and I actually ran out of flock, so I kind of had to skimp and make it look a little muddy instead of snowy. So let's just go over here. There's the signboard right there. It is removable, so I can transport the board easy here. There are my snowmen stuck in over there on the side with the 25. So let's just go over the list here and get a panorama. There's actually quite a bit of stuff. I know it's not the HD camera, but the Microsoft HD webcam really doesn't work very well for moving around. So let's just start with the HQs. I got two lords. One is a I don't want to get too close. Orc War Boss. Orc War Boss with a shield, armor of fortune, and a gold sigil sword that gives him initiative 10. So he comes in at 168 points total. He's a general, of course. The other lord is this guy, which is a Night Goblin Great Shaman with the level 4 upgrade, the spell scroll, and a talisman of preservation to give him a 4+ ward save. It's kind of spendy, but I think it's kind of cool. I have two heroes. One is the Black Orc Big Boss, which is that guy who is a BSB with Gambler's Armor, Sword of Battle, and an Iron Curse icon. And over here is my Orc Shaman, level 2 with a Talisman of Protection, and gives him a 6+ ward save. See, the Black Orc Big Boss comes in at 160. The Night Goblin Great Shaman altogether comes in at 245, so he's by far my most expensive character. And the Orc Shaman is just a mere 115. Core units, you got over here, the first core unit is the 25 Goblin Archers. We have a Musician and a Fanatic. There's one Fanatic over there. They're shooting into the snowman targets. This is my main unit here. This is a unit of 29 Orc Boys. With additional hand weapons, Biggins, full command, and the Banner of Eternal Flame in case I come up against an A-bomb or something like that, which I probably won't because of the list rankings. Then I have over here 35 boys with hand weapon and shield, and they just have a musician and a standard. They are actually a pretty decent tar pit unit when it comes right down to it.
No, they're actually going to do it.
So surprisingly survivable for what it is. It just doesn't do any damage. And then over here, is a unit of 50 Night Goblins with spears. So it's a horde, obviously. So it's designed also to be a tar pit unit. And that has Musician, Standard, Netters, and 2 Fanatics. So that's a pretty big expensive unit at 265. Oh, the big ends come in at 306, and the regular boys come in at 265. So I'm not putting too many points in any one particular place, really. And so that's my core units. For special units, I've got a unit of 20 Black Orcs with shields and full command. So we got 2 tar pit units and 2 hitting units, which is supposed to be, all strategic. Use the tar pit units to kind of get somebody into assault, and then use the heavy hitting units to either back them up or try and get flank charges. I got a troll, just one single lone troll, 35 points. Oh, the Black Orcs are 295 actually, all told out. Single troll, which I use for redirecting. He's completely sacrificial. And then 2 chariots. I got 2 Orc chariots, which are my polar bear chariots. One right there, one right there. Those are 85 each. And for rares, of course, I have the big 290 points of Suck in the Arachnarok. This is an absolutely horrible monster. Yeah, he's good at killing soft things, which, just about anything is good at. But he's a whopping 290 points, just completely stock. And, yeah, he's there just more of a centerpiece than to be effective. And I've got one Rock Lava, which is my Ice Ball Lava, which has, ice balls, blocks of ice that it shoots out. And, of course, the piece in front of the ice is ice instead of rock. 2 Doom Diver ski jumps. I really like the Doom Divers. Well, the X-Ball Lumber is 85, the Doom Divers are 80. Doom Divers are actually pretty darn good. They're pretty accurate because you get the scatter and then you get an additional D6 of movement. They don't use a template, but they do get D6 string 5 hits that ignore armor, which is really good. They're really good against Morphing Cavalry. I can do a lot of damage to Morphing with those. And yeah, those are actually really, really good. And 2 Mangler Swigs, which are of course my Mangler Penguin. There's 1 and 2. Oh, there's 1 Fanatic Penguin up there. Couple Fanatics over here. So that's my list. That's 2,799 points. I got 14% in or 15% in Lords, 10% in Heroes, 34% in Core, 17% in Special, and 24% in Rare, roughly. Let me just take another quick look around. So it's actually a pretty good display board. You can see it's really packed with units. When I deploy these guys, I can actually fill up the entire deployment zone really easily. Don't have to worry about anyone scouting behind me. But yeah, I've been working on strategy for this, and basically I figured out that you want these guys or the Goblin Spearmen in the middle to take whatever's going to come at them, and then use the boys, the Black Orcs, and the Chariots for support. And the Spider too, I guess. The Spider I use very aggressively, and it just doesn't work out using that aggressive at all. Using it as a supporting unit or flanking unit would probably be a lot better. I absolutely love this guy, my level 4 Night Goblin Shaman with the magic mushrooms. It's just amazing. And of course, this is my Foot of Gork template, should I ever actually get it off with my little level 2 Shaman. 2 Orc Shaman. Generally I like this guy. I like these biggins. They're really good, but if I were Savage Orcs, it would be a lot better. The Night Goblins are pretty spendy, but overall they really, really do hold out quite a long time, especially if the General and the BSBs nearby. The Black Orcs are probably the thing I like the least in the unit, other than Ragnarok, because they're pretty spendy and they just don't really have a whole lot of punch. The best thing about them, of course, is they're immune to psychology, so you don't have to worry about taking losses on their way in. And these guys are pure tar pit. So if I was going to make some changes to the list, I would definitely get rid of this piece of crap. Convert these guys to Savage Orcs and get more of them. Drop these guys, get more of these guys, or maybe a second unit of Savage Orcs, but probably stick with the Black Orcs, because I already got some painted up. But I'm telling you, 2 units of 30 or 40 Savage Orcs, and then take the a level 4 Goblin Shaman along with the level 4 Night Goblin Shaman, and give him the item that gives the Savage Orcs a +1 to their ward save, which is 50 points. And so that would give me a better chance of getting off the Foot of Gork, and give the Savage Orcs an incredible amount of survivability. Oh, and drop the Chariots too, because the Chariots are also just not very good. And they're the best thing I can use them for is either for support or to try and sneak back and get some war machines. The best thing by far, the most deadliest things, by far the Mangler Penguins. Those things are just absolutely amazing. If they don't get shot up on their first or second turn, they're going to do some damage, and they're great. And the Doom Divers are great too. And the Rock Lobbers, okay. So I said, changing the list, I dropped the Spider, drop the regular guys, get more of these guys, Savage Orcs, and then get like 3 or 4 Spear Chuckers to join the other war machines. So that's my list. That's what I'm taking tomorrow. My display board all ready to go. So I think I'm going to head off to bed and get some sleep. See you guys later.